Welcome back. This is part 7 of my finds for Saturday, September 16th, 2017. If you watched everything in chronological order, you saw all the 45s that I got as a gift. And now we're going to see this box of LPs. Oh, wait, no vertical videos. Okay, so I didn't put them in order, except that I put the cream at the end. So, French English. So, Allez morceau sweet people, Noël sans toi. Allez morceau sweet people, nos plus belles mélodies, our nicest melodies. Allez morceau sweet people, c'est Noël. A late pressing, because this is 1989 actually. 24 dynamic hits, or oops, split cover. Original stars. Heart, Dreamboat Annie. Heart, Bad Animals. Queen the Game. Can't remember if I have it or not. I have to clean up the sleeve, something got spilled on it. You see again? This is for my inventory, not for when I show a little faults there, it's not for complaining or showing faults. I appreciate these gifts. It's for my own personal inventory, because this video is also a visual inventory for myself. Something got spilled here, so I'm going to clean the record. Madonna True Blue, Sortie du Bois, Claude Dubois. The California Raisins, sing the hit songs and the list that's there. California Raisins, Sweet, Delicious and Marvelous. Christmas with the California Raisins. The Miss Whistles pour vous, Kato. Mes 20 meilleures chansons, Roger Whittaker. And it took me forever to figure out that Tembo Records here, Tembo. The logo actually is this is supposed to be an elephant. I never guessed that. I know a place, Petula Clark. Engelbert Humperdinck. This is Tom Jones. Encore of the golden hits of the platters. It says Hi-Fi Stereo. I wonder if it's fake stereo or real stereo. Les Gendarmes, oh we have this. French-Canadian group. This is les 24 géants d'aujourd'hui, compilation on the Disque Trans World. These were really low quality compilations, but they're fun to listen to, despite the fact that they cropped the songs at I think barely 2 minutes each. They're all cropped. I've listened to the first side so far, but it's fun. It's really fun to listen to still. Les gens d'aujourd'hui, same type of compilation, again French-Canadian hits from the early 70s. Soft and romantic. On Polytel. This is from 1988. Hope that wasn't too loud. Electrifying hits, 24 electrifying hits, original stars. The JNR Americans, Loving Spoonful, Vanilla Fudge. This is on Syndicate Product. Les succès dynamiques, les plus dynamiques, volume 2, succès dynamique. I think there's a big hit on Yeah by Joël Denis, that was on 45 is right there. Jean-Nicole sur scène, and this is the first album on the Nobel label, and this is a double album. Les 22 géants d'aujourd'hui, again same type of compilation. Record cover is pretty groovy. 18 funny tunes with a backward S, original stars, original hits, and yeah, with bad drawings, or Ronco compilation, KTEL wannabe. Living Eyes, Bee Gees. So if I'm not mistaken, this is the album that has actually no, that's from 1981. I don't know any of the songs on this album. I should take a listen to it one day. Limited edition album, Alias. Don't know what that is. Oh boy, 1990. That's a late LP. Limited edition, that was purchased used. So Kiss the original, so it has 3 albums inside, but it doesn't have the 16-page history of Kiss, doesn't have any 6 welded size full color, just the 3 LPs. But I'm still glad, and because I don't have this, I'll be able to listen to the whole thing and slowly get you discovering more Kiss songs. That's all we have. Hey, is it stereo? Yeah, it's stereo. The In Sound from Way Out. Cover is in terrible shape. The record is nice. It's not bad. So, and here we have the follow-up album, Kaleidoscopic Vibrations by Perry and Kingsley. Oh, sorry for the reflection. Didn't notice. Hope this one didn't reflect too much. Pick a hit featuring Wheels, the string-alongs. It's trashed, but it's okay because I already have this, so just shows that the person who had these records had good taste. Johnny and the Hurricanes, Stormsville, and the Best of Spike Jones and the City Slickers. Unfortunately, it's a reprocessed stereo version. This would have been better in mono, but what's wonderful is that I don't have the specific compilation with this cover, so that's cool. I'm glad to add this to my big Spike Jones LP collection. This was awesome. I listened to it. Everything is good on this thing. Darn Reflection. Benny King's Greatest Hits. That's a great find. Monkeys. So that's the Monkeys. More of the Monkeys. The Monkeys headquarters. Pisces, Aquarius, and Capricorn and Jones Limited. This one I did not have. I've listened to it. I like it, and it sounds good. And it's in stereo. Yay! The Birds, the Bees, and the Monkeys. This I did not like because it's very 80s, yet I'm going to keep it, and it has some songs that are not bad. I remember hating Heart and Soul. It's a typical 60s, 70s artist album made with a typical late 80s sound. Like this is 1987. Donna Summer's album from 87 is her worst album. It's it has everything I hate about the 80s in one album. This is much better, a much better album than Donna Summer's 1987 album. The Best of Peter and Gordon. There we go. The Hits of Jerry and the Pacemakers. Herman's Hermits. Oh, I forgot, something's coming up that I forgot to prepare. I'll have to put the camera down in one moment. Herman's Hermits, including our hit singles I'm Into Something Good, which is a great song, and Mrs. Brown, You've Got a Lovely Daughter, so that's nice. Their second album, Herman's Hermits on Tour. I think I have this, but I'm not sure in which condition. It has I'm Henry 8, yeah, this has something in there I have to show you. So this is volume 2, the Best of Herman's Hermits. Let me put this down 2 minutes. I'm not sure what you'll see during these few seconds. I apologize. Okay, it's worth it. I'm going to actually spread it out right here. This was a kicker. Nope, that went too fast. It's still not ready. There we go. I'll put it on my bed here. There we go. Nice poster. Hold on. It's Herman. And that's his autograph, I guess. Yep. Pretty nice poster. I'm glad I have this. No. I'm going to put it back right now and try not to spoil what's coming up. Sorry again. I forgot to prepare it. I could have taken it out beforehand and then no scratches on the record. Yay! Dave Clark 5, Bits and Pieces, God All Over, Do You Love Me, and Others. Pretty cool. It's also in great shape. On stage with the Dave Clark 5, the hits of the Dave Clark 5. I'm surprised not to find Sessions in there. I thought she had it, but she doesn't seem to have it, or it disappeared, or because she told me she loved the Dave Clark 5. So I do have a copy, but it's in shape. But here, we have Beatles. Okay, Beatles records. So here we have the Beatles 62-66. The Beatles Help, mono. And I'm not sure I will do this. This will be tricky because I want to show the records. So we have the original mono record on the Rainbow label. What do we have here? The compilation from 1976, the Beatles Rock and Roll Music. Now, what's nice is that those of you who are Beatles fans know that this cover is renowned for always having bad ringwear. This is really nice for a cover that's normally has a lot of ringwear. So I'm pretty stoked about the record cover. The record is also probably very good. This I'm really happy because I didn't have that. I never see this. Sing a Song with the Beatles, instrumental background recreations of their big hits. I've played it all. It's like a karaoke album, and the main melody is played out on an organ, electric organ. So, and what do we have when we open it? The lyrics. All the lyrics are there. I just noticed there's the name of the notes on top. And the record is in nice shape, very nice shape for the period. Just notice it's the 6000 series, KAO 6114. Cool. The Beatles story, and again original rainbow label, thick vinyl. Sorry, not a scratch. This comes out very easily. I'll be very careful. This is probably, I didn't have time to look it up in my Beatles Bible book there, C'est Fou Mais C'est Tout by Gilles Baliquette, the Bible for Canadian Beatles record collectors. But yeah, this is in stereo, unfortunately. I would have fallen onto my ass had it been the mono, but it's still very cool, I won't complain. Because it has it's in nice shape. The record is very sweet looking. Try to take it out. There we go. Can't tell, there are scuffs but no deep scratches. Well, maybe one here, but hell, this is a first freaking pressing, and really it's like, woo, this is period, like woo. And it has the, you know, it has the sheet in there, and the colors are really nice. Look at those saturated colors. Oh boy, nice thick. This is exciting. Now, had it had the psychedelic inner sleeve, oh my god. But I wonder if it was released in Canada with the psychedelic inner sleeve, with the swirling colors. I've never held one or seen one in person. Let me just carefully put this back inside. I don't want to damage it at all. And of course all these records will get a nice an inner sleeve. They're naked in the covers. Something new about the Beatles, also very nice. They have yellowed a little bit. That doesn't matter, that's patina. And let me see the condition of the record. There we go. You know, those scuffs, no deep scratches. I'm really happy to have these. They're all first editions. This one has a damage on the cover. It has tape here, some tape there. Otherwise the record is pretty nice. Again, maybe a tiny scratch there on rainbow thick vinyl. Yeah. And I had one years ago. I found in a yard sale. I did find that record. I'm not sure which one wins because mine doesn't have tape, of course, but it has a lot of yellowing. So which one looks best? I will keep both. First edition of Revolver T25. It's so weird to see that the mono numbers there, T2576, and it's fully in black. Really cool. And again, it's on the. It's so weird. It's so weird to own this. Look, it's the original mono copy. Really neat. This is amazing. This is not going anywhere anytime soon. It's all going to, and I'll be putting all of these in plastic protecting sleeves. Beatles 6, nice Beatles 6 vintage. Not a 1984 pressing. No, the real thing. Thick. Yes. And vinyl again, first edition. There we go. And next, there's more Beatles coming up. We're just starting. Beatles 65. The only vintage Beatles 65 I have is something I found in the bazaar. The cover was nice. I don't think it was even as nice as this cover. And the record was trashed inside. The groove was all destroyed. So this is sweet. Yeah. And let's look at the record. There we go. Ooh. Just a few scuffs. Fingerprints are very easy to remove. Yeah. This is also very easy to fix. Just little black marker there, nothing really terrible. This I don't have at all. Beatles with Tony Sheridan and guests, featuring My Bonnie, the Saints when the Saints. It's on NGM, and this is rare. I don't have that. I know what it is. It's a bunch of those, some of the Polydor recordings with Tony Sheridan. It has the instrumental. I don't know what it says, Tony Sheridan. This is the instrumental Cry for a Shadow, written by John and George. What's really mind-blowing is that it's missing the one. Wait, it has My Bonnie. Oh, it's missing Ain't She. Yeah, I was trying to remember which one it's missing. It's missing something important. It's missing Ain't She Sweet, sang by John. But I think Ain't She Sweet was released on 45 by MGM. This is really cool. Oh, and definition. You haven't seen the vinyl. See? Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Yes, vinyl is beautiful sometimes. Yeah. Okay. This. Oh, I love the pink there. It's vintagey. It's not that oversaturated, ugly pink from the 80s pressings, but this is a beautiful pink. Just the right amount of patina on the cover. I love this. Yeah. I'm glad it's not perfect. It's just well loved, and the record is well loved too, but not too much. A few scuffs, just enough to not be afraid to enjoy it yourself. Here we have Magical Mystery Tour in mono. Yes, I'm glad it's in mono. And I'm not used to seeing it like that. And well, that one. It says Apple Presents. But don't be afraid. It says Apple Presents, but it's on the Rainbow Capital, the original first pressing. The booklet hasn't survived quite as well. It has some water damage on the top here, and I think I saw, yeah, it's unstapled, but that happened a lot those days. Yeah, it's ripped. Whoops. Whatever was left holding it just came off. The other one was already off. Wish there was an easy way to fix this without scotch tape. I won't fix it. I'll leave it as is. Beatlemania with the Beatles. Again with a 6000 series. So that's, she has all three Canadian albums. Beatlemania, Twist and Shout, and what's the other one? Wait, Beatlemania, Twist and Shout. Come on, you know this. Twist and Shout, Beatlemania. Oh yeah, of course, and Long Tall Sally. Oh, okay, come on, you know this. Okay, so here we have Beatlemania with all the quotes here, but it's an original. And nothing serious, just a bunch of little lines next to the titles. And the record, again, the record is in sweet condition. For somebody like me who barely had any vintage Beatles pressing in mono, I'm really glad. This is awesome. This fits perfectly in my collection. I have so few vintagey Beatles records in mono. This is really exciting. So we have a original motion picture soundtrack. Oh shit, 18 minutes and 4. Okay, I'll try to. What do I do? There's a little bit more left. Okay, we'll do a part 2. We do a part 2, so come back for part 2, okay?